What's up, guys, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. In the previous video, we ended up... I don't know what the hell I just dropped there. But in the previous video, Welkin's little sister was being bullied by the two comrades, or underlings, or whatever. They're basically working for Welkins. So Welkins makes a bet. They will take the bridge in 48 hours, and if they do not, then he will retire and give his position to one of them. But before we start this, people will be like, I've been waiting for this part, yay! Hold up. You know, just like a good anime, you gotta have filler episodes. I'm kidding, guys. This probably won't take the whole video. I actually want to know more about this chick, the whole interview chick, or journalist chick. So we're gonna go through these episodes real quick.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer
I need to put the
than I'd
subtitles
expected
back
for the son
on,
of the late
so if
General
I talk
Gunther.
during it, you guys can still read it.
And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. She's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks Darkson to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture.
See, I think me and M Squared was talking about this in the comments. I think Darkson is their way of Jews, which is actually really good. Not like, oh, it's good that people are getting treated bad, but one thing people don't realize with World War II, Hitler was not the only one who mistreated the Jews. He was just the only one who tried killing them all. A new episode has been added. We'll watch this after I make this point. Because I think I said this before, is I think her being Darkson, or whatever it is supposed to be like her symbolism of like the Jews. Because when you first meet the Empire soldiers, they're talking about how she stinks and how they should have killed her off, or killed all of them off a long time ago and shit like that. Oh, hold up, while we're doing that, options, I don't know if you guys are hearing me right now, but I had to put subtitles back on because I like it so when I'm sitting here talking during the video or during the interview parts or whatever, you guys can still hear. But that would make sense if she was supposed to be like the symbolism of like the Jewish people, because also the Allies are also treating her really shitty, which again, if you look back at that time and period of history, Hitler was not the only people who were treating Jews bad. I mean, back in America, the homeland, they literally would put signs in front of their businesses. It would say, no colored or Jews. Or it would say, no gypsies, or, you know what I mean? And then, like, you would, I can't remember where I seen it. It may have been in a history book, actually, where it has a sign from one of these stores that literally says, no coloreds, no Jews can eat here, or something. So, you know, again, it makes a lot more sense if she's supposed to be the symbolism of the Jewish, if, because both sides are treating her like shit for nothing more than, what, her color of her skin, her hair. I don't get why they're treating her like shit. She seems like a sweetheart to me. But again, I don't see that shit. Because people are people, dude. Just try to treat everyone nicely.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter. And Corporal Stark with him. Hey! Guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the First European War, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment.
Eleanor Virat? Is that the chick who gives us the orders?
It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls.
How I'm thinking what she's trying to do is she's trying to stir the pot up so she can have a better story.
So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Yeah, see, they call her a dark skin and then they call her a dark hair.
Traumatic past experience with a Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Oh, okay, so maybe the race is called Darkson and they call them dark hairs?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Yeah, I think that's what this whole story is, as you see why the two, not two lieutenants, but the two soldiers got pissed off at Welkins and his little sister so bad.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
Fucking aliens, dude. Seriously, this is going to be the next episode of Ancient Aliens. What's bad, I really love that show, Ancient Aliens. But they use so much circle logic, where they will be like, this proves that aliens were back in the Mayan days. Because we proved in a previous video that there was aliens in the Aztec period. Which proves that aliens made the pyramids. And I'm sitting there going, no, that's not how, that's not how it works. You just can't say, this is my theory. And this theory is backed up by another one of my theories. And another one of my theories are backed up by this theory. It's like it's basically each theory proves the other theory, and it's a circle. You know what I mean? Where there's no proof, where he's proving one idea with another idea, and he's proven that idea with another idea. I fucking love that show. It sometimes makes me think, it's like, okay, I could see that. That might make a little sense. And then they do some shit like, Hitler was into the cult. yeah, I agree with you. Hitler was probably in a cult ran by aliens. And I'm like, yep, there you go. You lost me again. Yep, I don't think that's true. I don't think Hitler was told by aliens to kill all Jews. And this is his demonic thingy where he thought he could summon demons or aliens. And I'm sitting there going, no, that's okay. I watch it just for how ridiculous they make history sound sometimes.
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm still wondering where planes are in this game, though. I mean, it makes no sense because the Empire is wearing, like, knight's armor. And they wear, like, their cannons look like lances, even though I don't think that would be a very logical use of a cannon or a rocket launcher.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking,
So where's the planes?
How exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Oh, she's blushing. She does like him.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
So she's basically doing all these interviews. That's what I'm thinking she's doing, is she's stirring up the pot.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
No, she's just hardly working.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
She's trying to write it off as this beautiful story of they're in love. Hold up. They might actually be in love.
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you.
Sorry, guys. I was just staring at this strange bug. It was telling me a secret. What was the secret? I need to kill the whole Empire. Well, that's a goddamn smart-ass bug, isn't it?
First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Or maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
freedom. You forget, lady, he was just threw into this war. He didn't go and enlist and nothing. Well, technically he enlisted, but when he seen what happened to Brawl, he joined, but he didn't just go, I'm going to join the army. I mean, come on, your country is being conquered by the Empire.
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past.
True, I agree with you.
We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones for your own safety.
She runs up. Hey! Wokis, you just got shot. Tell me how it feels. It hurts. Oh, yeah, well, your sister's dead, too. The tank is all in pieces. Oh, yeah, what was that, your father's tank? Yeah, give me a medic. Nah, hold up. Let me finish this interview for a moment. That reminds me, what was it, John Adams? Or, yeah, I was going to say James Adams, but that didn't make sense. But, John Adams once, what happened was, there was a woman who was trying to get an interview. I know that came off really stupid, but I was trying to word it, and I don't word very well. But there was this woman who was trying to get an interview with John Adams. And what happened was she couldn't get an interview. John Adams like, I'm not going to get interviewed by you, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was she found out that he liked to go bathe in a river nude. So what happened? What happened? So what she did was she went there, took his clothes, and told him that he would not get his clothes back until she gave him, or he gave her an interview. And what happened? I hate what happened. I say that so often when I'm telling a story. But as he gave the interview, and she gave him back his clothes. But I just thought that was funny that a woman went and tried to interview John Adams and couldn't get it until she basically held him hostage.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Just wait. One day Gunther will be bathing in a river nude and you could just like go steal his clothes. He'll interview as long as you want. Okay, that's all we have for that little part. That's just the... I don't know. I was flipping through the pages and realized we didn't see that, so I was wanting to see what it was all about.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan.
I would like to know the plan, too.
And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Okay, makes sense.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river.
What?
We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion. It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
That is almost crazy enough to work if it works.
Yeah, I do. What is it? Beats me.
That's a scary fucking thought. Just a tank coming out of a river. His dad's flare gun.
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
Oh, man. That was crazy. That was honestly pretty crazy. We're going to start the mission. And then we're not going to spend the whole time on the mission.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vassal Defense Battalion.
Okay. What we're going to do is probably see the beginning of this mission, and then we'll see the ending on the next video. The enemy station around the east of the bridge. You have a powerful pair of advantages going for you now. 1, you're behind them. 2, they don't know you're there. Strike them hard and fast to make best of that edge. The objective is to occupy the enemy base camp located in the mouth of the bridge. It's possible the enemy will detect your approach as time goes by. Once they do, count on them calling for backup. Get to that camp fast if you want this to end pretty, Lieutenant. Many enemy tanks are stationed in the area, but some still have their engines shut down. Maybe they won't attack you. An inactive tank whose radiators aren't glowing and those cannons aren't in position can be ignored completely. Also, it looks like they've got tanks of extra regnant fuel sitting around throughout the area. A gunshot should be able to detonate those and hopefully take out any nearby tanks or foot soldiers within it. Okay. Leave Alicia. No. You know what? We're going to put her there. We're going to put the shock trooper here. We're going to put our lancers on each side. We're going to put, which engineer was I going to use? Doesn't fucking matter. See here, scout. We're gonna put more shock troopers. We're going in for full-on assault. Okay. So, this might work. This might actually work. And if it works,
is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
I'm hoping it works.
Take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible. Squad 7, move out! right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Yep, like a fox.
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the west bank, sir. Enemy company in motion, presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position. A full company? That's bad news for us.
We'll have to move fast. We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
Cheers, love,
Listen
the
closely.
cavalry's here.
This information could save your life.
Every unit possesses a set of initiate abilities known as potential, awakened in combat under special set conditions, such as remaining HP, terrain types, the current turn number, and other factors. Squad 7 is made up of a broad variety of individuals, each with their own strengths and shortcomings to keep in mind. Where we're supposed to be going.
I'm ready to go. Enemy sighted!
Try to keep that front line strong.
Shall we dance?
How the hell did she miss that? Her aim is horrible. I should have sit my shock trooper in.
Moving out.
Wrong character.
Now strike the enemy's camp.
Enemy unit spotted.
All units prepare to intercept. War leaves quite a scar, don't it?
Now!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Support your advanced units.
Well, that was stupid of me.
I'm on it.
Hold on. I'm on my way now.
Use the rubble for cover as you...
I'm in her turn, and I'm gonna bring her up closer.
Let's do this thing. Go down!
Use the buildings for cover.
Okay.
Here we go!
How does it look out there? Make good use... Use
I
the buildings for
fucking
cover.
I'm really goofing this up.
Entering combat!
I really am now.
Hostile sighted!
Try to hurry. We're short on time.
Can we move him one more time? Nope.
Let's do this thing.
Does she have another grenade? Can we occupy this one?
They took the camp.
Here I come.
Oh, good. At least one hit. And that's going to end it for now, guys. I'm starting to lose my voice there. In the next video, we will continue this adventure. And hopefully, we will win this. But I would like to thank everybody for watching. And if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.